Hey guys, I'm feeling led to share this dream that I had about Obama, and it at first seemed pretty random, but then as I was pondering on this dream, I started to remember dreams of other Christians on YouTube where they had dreams of the same exact detail that's in this one. So I'm going to read from my journal the dream, and then we'll talk about those other videos in a minute. So in the dream, I was at an Obama dinner. So it was a dinner with Obama and his people, whoever his people are. And Obama was seated to my right. Everyone at the table was drinking hot chocolate. At first, Obama seemed normal, nice, and personable, but as he began to drink the hot chocolate, he became very ravenous and shaky. He was shaking very badly, like he was fighting hard to suppress the urge to drink the hot chocolate like a heathen. He was shaking so bad that he was spilling it out of the cup. It was as if something inside of him was very evil and eager to drink this hot chocolate. But he was struggling to hide it and to control himself in front of everyone. His behavior was very animalistic or demonic. So he was really struggling to keep his composure as he was bringing this hot chocolate to his lips, because there was a demon spirit, Satan, or some kind of unclean spirit inside of him that was like fighting to get out, and he was just really shaking because he was having to hold back. He couldn't let anybody see what was going on. So he was like ravenously trying to drink this hot chocolate, and he was like sloshing it out over the cup and just like shaking like crazy. And what this reminds me of is there is a scene in the movie It's the one with the demon clown. Now, I do not recommend, please don't go watch this movie. Please don't go try to find this particular scene. This movie is evil. And I just looked and it's 1:44. I was allowed to watch that movie as a child, and still to this day, I have nightmares about that stupid demon clown. So there's a scene in the movie where there's supposed to be this sweet old lady sipping a cup of tea. So she's sitting in the chair with her teacup and her saucer, and she's bringing the tea to her mouth. And at first, just like Obama, she seemed normal and natural, but as she starts drinking the tea, she starts shaking and vibrating and like quaking within herself, and she too starts spilling and sloshing the tea over the cup, and she's doing exactly what Obama is doing. It's like something inside of her is trying to break out, but she's holding it back. She starts to smile this evil grin, and eventually it just continues to where at the end of the scene, it's not a sweet old lady to begin with. It's that demon clown inside of her, and he shows himself and reveals himself and sheds that human form. And yeah, so that's exactly what it reminded me of. So please don't go watch that movie. It's evil. It'll give you nightmares. Okay, so let me continue reading. I became aware that he was actually very evil, and when he looked at me, I pretended not to notice his strange behavior because I didn't want to tip him off that I knew he had an evil spirit inside him. In the next scene, my brother was strangling me and choking me with a pearl necklace that in real life my husband got me as a gift for Valentine's Day many years back. In the dream, that was the necklace that my brother was strangling me with. Now, my brother in real life, he is an unbeliever. He leads a very wicked lifestyle. He loves Obama. And the fact that he was strangling me with a pearl necklace reminds me of the Bible verse that says that we aren't supposed to throw pearls to swine. which basically is saying that, so I think right now the Lord is really pouring out his spirit on his people and revealing to his true followers hidden mysteries and wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And it's not for everybody. Mockers and scoffers do what they do because they are willingly choosing to be blind. It's not for them. And I talk about this in my videos sometimes. I say, I feel like I'm throwing pearls to swine, and it's not meant to be like a snobby, uppity phrase. It is biblical. Jesus says not to throw pearls to swine because these things aren't for everybody. So I think that was the symbolism of my brother, who symbolizes an unbeliever with a evil spirit. You know, he's choking me with my own pearls that were given to me as a gift from my husband. Okay, so then eventually I was like fighting and I broke away. I snapped the necklace in half and the pieces just went all over the floor and I was free. And I said at the end of the dream, I said, Obama hypnotized or brainwashed my brother at that dinner. And he did this to other people that were at the dinner as well. And they were all conspiring against me. And that was my dream. So I thought it was kind of random because everybody was drinking hot chocolate. Like, I couldn't place the symbolism of hot chocolate other than it being like a fall drink, because fall is when everybody starts to break out the hot chocolate. So I remembered this video right here from our brother Rob. Here's his channel name and the video title if you want to go find it. I'll try to remember to leave the link below. It might take me a little while. So, but he's sharing, this is from 2018, September, interestingly enough, September 21st, 2018. He's sharing in this video that he keeps having dreams about hot chocolate, and he's thinking it's extremely random. He can't place why he's dreaming about hot chocolate other than, like I said, maybe it's just pointing to fall. In one of the dreams that he had, he said he was looking at a menu from he was at like a drink stand or a little restaurant with drinks. They specialized in drinks. And he said on the right side was a list of all kind of different hot chocolate variations. And on the left was fall themed like pumpkin spice drinks. And in the dream he ordered, he said classic hot chocolate, just a plain old classic hot chocolate. And that's exactly what everybody was drinking at this Obama dinner, where he brainwashed people to attack me and conspire against me, and where he was essentially demons or Satan was within him, and he was really having to fight hard to hold back and not let anybody see. He wasn't letting it come out just yet. And so yeah, he's talking about in this video, he's having multiple dreams about hot chocolate. And then the other video, the other dream that comes to my mind, I'll have to go back and try to look for the video, but it's from Veronica. Her channel is Kingdom Living 771. And this dream I think she had in 2013. It was a two-part dream. Part one, she said something was going on in the world where it was chaos and confusion. And even though this dream was from like 2013, the thumbnail that she chose for the video way back then just so happened to be a picture of people in the streets wearing medical masks, just like we see in the world right now with the virus. So I believe that what she was seeing in part one was what's going on right now. She woke up, went back to sleep, and the dream continued, but it was showing her the means of escape from what was going on in part one. So the dream was showing her the answer to how to escape from all that chaos and confusion that was going on. And she said the only way to escape was if people walked through this building called Hershey. And Hershey is like Hershey's chocolate. The only Hershey building I know of is in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Hershey Park. The candy, Hershey's candy. So I don't know. I was just thinking about my dream and thinking out loud and remembering Rob's dream and Veronica's dream. Rob's with the hot chocolate, and it wasn't just one dream. He kept dreaming about hot chocolate. And in Veronica's dream, the way to escape everything that was going on in her dream that looks like what's going on now was to go through this building called Hershey, which is a chocolate. So I don't know exactly what the hot chocolate symbolism is, but I'm telling you, I just have a feeling that it's not really supposed to make sense right now. I feel like it's something that maybe something has to happen, or something about hot chocolate is in the news. I don't know, but I feel like it'll make sense later on, and I'll be glad that I even documented this dream, because I feel like I will look back on it and say, oh, I'm so glad that I shared that, because now it makes sense. So as far as being at an Obama dinner, I've been hearing here and there people on YouTube say that Obama is supposed to be at some sort of dinner. I don't know if that's true. I couldn't find anything in Google News about Obama attending some sort of dinner. The only thing I could find was this 4th annual Jefferson Obama dinner that's actually taking place tomorrow, September 13th at 6:30 Eastern time. And it's a virtual dinner. Not sure how that works, and I don't know if that's what this is referring to, but it's just kind of interesting that this Obama dinner is tomorrow. Like, why does Obama need a 4th annual dinner? I don't know. I don't know if that's connected or not. I just thought I would throw that in there. And then I wanted to include at the end of this video some encouragement. So I know a lot of people think that Matthew 24 is a rapture verse where it says, the parable of the fig tree. When the branch is still tender and puts forth leaves, you know that summer is near. A lot of people are really kind of starting to freak out and get a little bit worried because summer is almost over. Supposedly summer ends September 21st or 22nd. But I wanted to remind everybody and encourage everybody that in Israel, they only have 2 seasons, summer and winter. There is no fall or autumn. There, it's either summer or winter, and their summer season extends clear into late October. Okay, so as I was pondering on summer in Israel carrying over clear into October, I started remembering some things about October. One, I had a dream that said the Nephilim are coming in October. Obama had a speech one time where he is talking about an October surprise. And it's in the speech where he says, my middle name is Steve, and I did a video on this. And long story short, basically he's telling you that he is the Antichrist, or going to be. And he's saying it in kind of a joking manner. And Satan, the enemy, tends to tell the truth by disguising it as a joke. So he's talking, Obama is speaking of an October surprise. My dream of the Nephilim coming in October. I had a dream where I saw Obama and he basically looked like a Nephilim or something. He had pointed ears like they do on Star Trek. And in that dream, Obama was talking about like I think it was Superman and Jor-El and all these type of characters that live on other planets. So I would kind of characterize that as Nephilim. Dana Coverstone's dream, he was shown the month of October, and he said there was like a finger or something that pointed to October 31st, which is Halloween. And you guys, with this year of 2020, it's like everything is really emphasized this year. And I feel like Halloween this year is going to be like extra demonic. And I know I can think of a few people on here who have had dreams about Halloween candy, Halloween decorations. I myself had a dream where I was looking into New York, and I was specifically on a mission to get a sighting of the moon. I was looking for the moon. I was just like climbing up telephone poles and going on the highest mountains, trying to get the highest possible vantage point so that I could get a sighting of the moon. And it turned out to where I actually saw 2 moons. And you guys know that the Lord shows myself and many other Christians that this dream where the rapture happens when there's 2 moons, whatever that means. Anyway, in that dream, I was looking into New York, and they were having some sort of celebration or festival, and I could see a lot of Halloween decorations. And I said in the dream, why is there Halloween decorations? Because it was very unseasonal. And I remember seeing fireworks being let off, that when the fireworks exploded, they turned into jack-o'-lantern faces. I don't know. So a lot of Christians have had things about Halloween symbolism. I don't know. And then, like I said, Dana Coverstone was pointed to October 31st. And then going back to Israel's summer extending into October, their winter begins late October. Okay, so having said all of those things about Obama and October and the Nephilim, in I Pet Goat, the scene where Obama has the graduation cap on in the classroom, it shows him looking out the window with he has an expression on his face that looks very concerned and worried. And if you guys remember, all the dreams that I have had about Obama ever since April this year, he seems very worried or concerned or weak and vulnerable and kind of whiny, like nobody likes me, nobody wants to listen to what I have to say, which is very out of character for how he is in real life and how he has always been in every other dream that I have about him, where he is like prideful and arrogant and condescending and intimidating and just prideful. But this year, the dreams of Obama, for some reason, his personality is like that scene in I Pet Goat, where it's like he looks worried. So anyway, that scene where he's wearing that graduation cap that symbolizes him graduating into his next role, it's a all-out winter storm outside the window. It shows the snow like almost up to the window. And I shared recently that myself and many others have been having dreams about massive snowstorms, winter storms. You could look at those dreams in many different ways, but it shows Obama with the graduation cap in the winter, and winter, going by Israel, begins late October. So I just don't have a good feeling about October this year. I don't know if we will still be here or not. I'm kind of just thinking everything out loud. My opinion, my personal thought is that I have a feeling that this month of September isn't going to just come and go without something major happening. I can really feel a build going on in the spirit, and I just feel like something is about to change. and possibly October might be Obama's time of revealing or just kind of stepping up more into the limelight, into his next role. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but I wanted to share this with you guys. Please let me know if you have any understanding about the hot chocolate. It seems random, but sometimes I feel like God puts things like this in dreams to kind of see if we will pay attention and write it down. And I do feel like this is probably something that will make sense when it's supposed to make sense. So I'm gonna leave the link to this video down below. That's all I have for now, and I will talk to you guys later.